What's going on, guys? It's your main man back on the scene with another video. If you're new to the channel, please smash that like button, subscribe, and it will be greatly appreciated. Now, this article, you see the date, August 9th. And I keep seeing videos about it, people talking about it. And I figured I'd throw my hat in the arena because this needs to be dealt with. The rise of lonely single men. Men need to address their deficits to meet healthier relationship expectations. Automatically, this is BS. It's all on the men. It's never a people thing. It's always a man thing. That's where I have a problem with this toxic masculinity. It's all BS. It should be toxic human traits. Because they both do bad stuff. Men do bad stuff. Women do bad stuff. That's just how it is. Dating opportunities for heterosexual men are diminishing as relationship standards rise. BS. Men represent 62% of dating app users, lowering can't even talk, their chances of matches. There's some truth to that, but it's not how they're going to push it. Men need to address skill deficits to meet healthier relationship expectations. Again, trying to push it off on the men. Like women got all their stuff together. They're just perfect. The sugar and the spice and everything nice. Nothing could be further from the truth. Younger and middle-aged men are the loneliest they have been in generations, and it's probably going to get worse. Yes, because you have the majority of the women banging a smaller percentage of the men. So it's not all the men's fault. Yes, are there some men who need to work on their skills, how to deal with chicks and stuff like that? Yes, that's why I made a video about rites of passage, things that you should be taught. But that's only part of it. The other part of it is women need the same thing. You see, they've been lied to by the women. They can have it all, do whatever they want. Hot girl summers for 15 years and then get married. No, it don't work like that. Does it happen? Because there's always somebody that, well, I have a friend that she got married at 50. And that's the exception to the rule. The rule is the majority of them will not. Marriage rates are the lowest they have been in 150 years. That's bad. So let's get to these bullet points. I don't want to read through this whole thing. And I'll drop the link in the description box below. You can read through it yourself. Dating apps. Whether you're starting to date or you are recently divorced and dating again, dating apps are a huge driver of new romantic connections in the United States. The only problem is that upwards of 62% of users are men, and many women are overwhelmed by the number of options they have. Competition in online dating is fierce, and lucky in-person chance encounters with dreamy partners are rarer than ever. Well, you damn near made it illegal to approach women, so that's one problem that they seem to have skipped over. You have women complaining, I don't want men to talk to me when I'm in the gym because I'm working out. And they had all-girl gyms. None of those made it because women want to be in the gym where the men are at. So there's more hypocrisy right there. And they wear the tightest stuff in there. Don't tell me they're wearing it for themselves. So cut the nonsense. Relationship standards with so many options, and they keep saying, I see some of these psychology articles that too many options are bad because you don't know how to make up your mind. And that's for men and women. It's a people thing. That's not a gender thing. It's not surprising that women are increasingly selective. BS. I do live TikTok show, a Better Love Project, and speak with hundreds of audience members every week. I hear reoccurring dating themes from women between the ages of 25 and 45. They prefer men who are emotionally available, who are good communicators, and who share their values. Boo. Shit. They don't want that. He met a man like that, man. Their peace leave a dry up like the Sahara Desert. They like to fix a dude. Cut the. We all know that, and it's been proven that it's true. And real talk, if you want the best man you can get, you're gonna have to get him in your early 20s. By the time you get to your late 30s and all that, you're not as cute as you used to be. What works for women don't work for men. When you're 35-year-old dudes are looking for 20-year-old chicks. They're looking for that young hot stuff. Yeah, that's just the way it is. It's just how men are built. You can either conform or you can buck the trend and complain. Skill deficits. I agree with this to an extent. For men, this means a relationship skills gap. I don't believe that part. That, if not addressed, will likely lead to fewer dating opportunities and longer periods of being single. There's less patience for pure communication skills today. The problem for men is that emotional connection is the lifeblood of a healthy long-term love, and it requires all the skills that families still are not consistently teaching young boys. So this is the problem I have with that. It's all about the men and not the women. The only way you're going to solve this problem, you're going to have to deal with both. What are the men issues and what are the female issues? But anytime it comes to relationships, it's always the men's fault. And that's bull. And look like these dating apps. This is what I tell dudes, man. Get off the maps, man. Because apps, your swag, your demeanor cannot be displayed with text on the screen. That when you're talking to somebody in person, you know how you move, how you talk, you know, your facial expressions, that shines when you're talking to the girly girls in person. But when you're on the app, they can't see that. It's just a picture. So what happens and what they're being disingenuous with, it's all about looks on the app. Now, if you didn't win the genetic lottery, you hit. Nothing's gonna happen for you. And that's the problem. The problem is, you know, back in the day, like when I got out of high school, you only had to compete with guys in your town. Because that's all you had, you know, that's all they had access to. Maybe guys from the next town over, but your competition was small. On the internet, it's global. So that means you have to compete with men from around the world. Rich men, good looking men. And that's who the women are swiping right on. This is why I say this is bull. Because they're not telling that part. They left that out. They only swipe right, or left, I don't know which one it is, but they only swipe on the men they find visually attractive, and that's a picture. So that means a smaller percentage of men are going to get a chance, a shot at these chicks when they're on the app. And the data on the dating site shows that they're selecting a small, it has nothing to do with how emotionally available this guy is and his communication skills, because you're not even talking to the dude, it's just a goddamn text. And this is bad. And you go to any county and look at the records and see who's fathering these children. It's a small percentage of the men fathering the children, especially in the hood. And I know guys that have 15, 20 baby mamas. And you can't sit here and tell me that this is a good man. This is not a good man, but they're all banging this dude because they like him. Because he had the right words, the swagger. Maybe he's Jimmy One Leg. Maybe he's the supreme grindsman. Man with the golden tongue. I don't know. Maybe they're a combination of all that. But it has nothing to do with he's a great guy. But I will agree with, and I did make a video about rites of passage. I do think rites of passage should have been updated for today's man. You need to learn how to talk to women, how women act in today's world. You need to learn how to build wealth. You know, don't be working at McDonald's, man. Learn something that pays money. Don't chase chicks. That's why I say don't chase chicks. Chase money. Now, if you're a young kid out there, you're a teenager, or if you're a man, you have kids. Make sure your son starts his wealth building with his first job when he's 14. He could be a millionaire by the time he's in his mid-30s. Forget all, me, I'm not a college. I'm not 100% against college, but I think you do better putting your money to work and learning a trade. College is overpriced. The price of college skyrocketed when they came out with these guaranteed student loans. So to me, that's a ripoff. And that needs to be dealt with. Anyways, guys, I'm not gonna long stroke it. I don't buy this stuff here, man. Because they're leaving out an important part of the problem. And there's a reason, another problem before I go. Most chicks that make a lot of money don't want men who make less money than they do. And the ones who do deal with guys who make less money. They like Pookie, Ray, Raheem and Aquaneem. Gangstalicious. Jody Joe, he riding around in their car while they at work. They like that. Anyways, guys, drop a comment below, like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.